Hi everyone, welcome back to Lucky15. Now before we get into all the tips for tomorrow's action, a couple of things of note. I just want to apologise for not doing a video for the last couple of days. One of those reasons is because I've been really busy at the moment with my university work. For those that know, I've been making a documentary with the Silk series over the summer, and it's kind of the crunch time it has been over the last couple of weeks. Been doing lots of editing and also as well writing lots of paperwork, essays, things like that. So I've only got a couple more days left to go, but hopefully I can get it done in those couple of days, and then we'll be back to normal and we'll be doing loads and loads of videos. But I will promise you I will be previewing every day of the e-board meeting this week, and also as well I will be on Goodwood for the Celebration Summer Mile on Saturday, and I'll try and get a few tweets about selections there on the day, so don't miss that. And that's going to be on Twitter at Lucky15 if you don't follow me already. Also as well, once we get the uni course done in the next week, hopefully in September, we're going to start adding a little bit of production quality to this channel. Obviously it's just been me for the last 18 months in my bedroom with my trusty notepad and my brain and the iPhone. So yeah, we've done pretty well I think to gather a following of nearly 500 subscribers now. We're not far away from 500, and thanks to you guys, you've really helped me in my dream so far to become a horse racing journalist. When I started this channel I knew no one in racing and I didn't know how I was going to do it. I've been without the races on an internship. I've been with the Race and Post for the last 2 years now. I've worked as a race and pundit on BBC local radio at Goodwood. They've been some of the highlights of my career so far. I've done lots and lots of other good things. I've shadow commentators. I was with Radio 5 Live shadowing John Hunt. I've done loads and loads of good things, and that's all because you've hit the subscribe button and enabled me the power to do lots of good things. Also as well, I've been doing the social media at Wincanton, sometimes on their race days last season. Not sure if I'm going to be linking up with them for the next season, but that's because I've got a few health obstacles to overgo, which you'll find out a little bit more about nearer the time. Anyway, enough of me waffling on. We'll get straight into the action for tomorrow's horse racing action, and we kick off in the 140 tomorrow at Brighton with a horse called Entertaining Ben. 5-2 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Amy Murphy and Sylvester de Souza, champion jockeys booked for the ride. Now this horse has been running pretty well of late, but hasn't quite managed to get its head in front. Second last time at Brighton, and also as well finished third at the course recently. Now one of those races was behind a horse of Tony Carroll's called Wiley Post, and Wiley Post dropped down in grade by about 3 grades for that race. And tonight, Wiley Post has gone for the big race at Windsor in that Sky Bet Sprint Series, ran a creditable 6th place and pretty much a blanket finish. So Entertaining Ben does have a little bit of class about it. You look in the context of this race, it's probably the best horse in the race, and I thought 5-2 there was a bit of a juicy price. I wouldn't be surprised if this went off maybe something like 7-4, maybe 13-8 tomorrow morning. So that's going to be selection there. We then go to Hamilton up in Scotland with a horse called Grise Lightning in the 150, trained by Richard Fahey. Paul Hannigan is booked for the ride. Now this horse won on its seasonal return, beating a horse of Roger Varian's, who subsequently has boosted the form by winning at Kempton. And now that Roger Varian horse was odds on 4-11 shot that day. So this horse really showed quite a bit about it after a little bit of time off. It's off a mark of 78 tomorrow, and I thought this was very well handicapped. They were about 11 lengths clear from the rest of the field, even though it was a 4-runner race, but it was still a good effort by Grise Lightning. I think there's a lot more to come from this horse, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of a gamble on this one tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it went off something like 2-1. So that's going to be the prediction there. We then go to the 310 at Brighton for a maiden handicap, a race you don't get too many of. I like a horse here called Brexit Means Brexit. I thought it's 6-4 at the moment was a good price. Trained by Richard Hannon. Ross Araya is booked for the ride, who gave me a winner with Chonbury today at Leicester for the punters page, who I do a bit of work for. Now this horse has been very frustrating to back. 2 seconds in the last couple of starts, but however its Windsor run last time out has been franked by a horse of John Gosden's called Whitlock, going on to subsequently score by winning at Newmarket. So that's a strong piece of form there. And I thought, if you look at the field again, this is the best horse in the race, and it's not going to be given too much weight away. So for me, Brexit Means Brexit could be a bit of a penalty kick there and a bit of value in that. I wouldn't be surprised if that one maybe went odds off as well. odds on as well. But yeah, that's going to be selection there. We then end off in the 320 with a horse called Our Place and Loule. Now this one is 15-2 bookmakers at the moment, going to Hamilton tomorrow, where they think it's definitely got a good chance. It's a multiple course and distance winner, trained by Noel Wilson. Connor Beasley booked for the ride. This one's been running really well in some decent handicaps. Air last time out for the grade. It's going to be going back up in grade tomorrow to a class 5, I should say, and it's going to be carrying a nice low racing weight. And I thought tomorrow, in the context of things, again, you look at some of the contenders, I thought 15-2 was a little bit of value in that, and that could be maybe, if you wanted to put this in a multi-bet like a Lucky 15, the value that maybe gets the winnings up tomorrow that could go well. So they're going to be the selections for tomorrow's horse racing action. Also as well, check out my work over with the punters page. Just type them in on YouTube, or you can follow them on Twitter. I do put links up on Twitter to my videos with them, so definitely go and check them out if you haven't done so already. We had a good day today. We had a nice winner at 7-1 that we just mentioned, and also as well we had a fair each way coming in at 7-1 at Windsor. So yep, not a bad day for them, and yeah, hopefully we can continue the good form. August hasn't been too bad for us recently, and yeah, hopefully it can continue that way. So if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button below. Also as well, you can follow me on Twitter at LuckyLoaders15. That's all I got to say. Please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.